Hello everyone, it's Milky Cat here, and welcome back to my channel. So this intro is probably going to be really short as always because I don't really know what to say, but nevertheless, in today's video we're going to be discussing somebody who goes by the name of Jazminchu online. When I first came across Jazminchu's account, I was completely mortified by what I found. The things that they posted were just completely disgusting, and you can tell that it's all for attention. But before we get into that, if you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, because you can always take it back later if you end up hating me. And with that being said, let's get right on into this video. So who is Jazminchu in question? Well, he is nothing but a bona fide troll on the internet. I believe in Jazminchu's early days of being on the internet, he was actually a Lovely Peaches fan account, which if you know who Lovely Peaches is, you can probably already tell what kind of person Jazminchu is, because a Lovely Peaches fan account, and before I get too deep into this video, this is not going to be a deep dive into Jazminchu. I'm just going to be giving you a little taste of the things that he's done on the internet. So like I said, he started off as a Lovely Peaches fan account, but the reason why I know who Jazminchu is because he claimed to be Tofiachu's daughter on the internet, hence the name Jazminchu. And it actually made Tofia herself very uncomfortable, which is understandable because Jazminchu is notorious for harassing people on the internet. He literally pulled up to somebody's house over Stan Twitter beef. So now that I've given you a little sprinkle of who Jazminchu is as a person, we're going to be getting more into the disgusting things that Jazminchu has done. Now, first things first, Jazminchu lies a lot. Jazminchu has lied about being black.
People want to be black like me so bad. Child, let me tell y'all something. Black don't what? Don't crack.
While simultaneously being racist and saying the N-word with a hearty R on the internet, and has also called a content creator by the name of Sty a pedophile. And my thing is, how are you going to lie about being black while being completely racist and disgusting on the internet? It really doesn't make sense to me, and it gives obsessed. And at the same time, you're calling a black creator a pedophile, which is not only disgusting, but hypocritical for him to claim, because he followed a No Limits NSFW Twitter account that posted about sexual assault and preying on people the moment they turn 18. The second reason why Jazminchu is a disgusting person is because he defended Lovely Peaches online. And if you don't know who Lovely Peaches is, she is an internet troll who abused her dog, posted about abusing her baby, and really the list goes on and on and on and on. Lovely Peaches is a disgusting human being just like Jasmine. And so basically Jasmine was underneath of a Lovely Peaches post on Twitter and was defending Lovely Peaches exposing her genitals in a public area. Not to mention that Lovely Peaches also exposed her genitals in a random daycare that she just walked into. And it honestly seems that Jazminchu really doesn't have any problem with her doing that. Jazminchu is about 19 to 20 years old, so he is old enough to know right from wrong. He just simply doesn't care, because he is disgusting just like Lovely Peaches. Also, under Jazminchu's account, he makes a lot of jokes about child molestation, and I'll put that across the screen. Obviously, this is just disgusting and unfunny, and the fact that he is notorious for making quote-unquote jokes about sexual assault on the internet is really alarming. He literally lied about going homeless because he touched his grandfather's genitals without his consent.
No, I know I essayed his cousin and I did it freely. But when it comes to me not talking with him.
And before his account was deleted, he reposted a lot of incest pornography. It's just absolutely disgusting. The third reason why Jazminchu is a disgusting and awful person, if I haven't given you enough reasons by now, is because he jokes about Palestine and Gaza on his page a lot. He refers to himself as the quote-unquote queen of Gaza, just completely making fun of the whole Palestine and Gaza atrocity that is going on right now. And I have to say, karma is coming for you, because there are literally children and hundreds of thousands of people who are dying in Gaza. It's really no joking matter. I know that you think that it's funny and cute to be edgy on the internet, but you, Pumbaa, are anything but cute.
As a Muslim, transgender, biological woman, I just want to say I have now been Muslim for about 4 days now. and I don't regret it. I love this journey I have as a woman. I'm so excited. And I want to thank the people for accepting me into Islam. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for accepting me into being a Muslim woman. I'm very grateful. I've been reading the Quran. It's so beautiful and it's so amazing. This is really the religion of peace that people talk about.
It's actually quite disgusting to joke about a literal genocide that's happening and refer to yourself as the Queen of Gaza while simultaneously calling people of Palestinian descent terrorists. Not to mention that Jazminchu also supports Trump, which really is a fork in kitchen situation because he really is the average Trump supporter. While I'm on the topic of Jazminchu being disgusting to other races, as I said before, he lies about being black, but he also lies about being Polynesian and all of these other races and descents and stuff like that, when in reality, he's just Hispanic. On to my fourth point of why Jazminchu is a disgusting person, he is extremely racist online. He has said the N-word with the hard ER multiple times on the internet.
And your mama got AIDS and she about to rot down in the motherfucking cemetery, you nasty bottom of the barrel ass nigga.
He has also referred to someone of Asian descent as a sea slur, and he also referred to somebody of Indian descent as a curry smeller. I don't want to say it because I feel like just disgusting by just saying it, quoting what he said, but he is racist towards almost every race of people online, but he also is a minority himself. He's literally Hispanic. He's a person of color as well, and I never really understood the concept of being a person of color and being racist to other people of color because we're literally in the same boat here. And I say this in almost all of my videos where I talk about people being racist online. If you are willing to be racist for 5 seconds of fame and attention, that is on you. Don't try to excuse it by it being quote-unquote rage bait or attention seeking or anything like that, because there are so many ways for you to get attention online without being racist. That is a card that you chose. And it's tired. It's really tired. Because every time y'all bums want some attention on the internet, you're always targeting black people. It's always just like, oh, let me just say the N-word right quick so I can get a few hundred likes. You're a loser, and you also lie about being black because you're obsessed. You're racist, you say the N-word, but you simultaneously use AAVE, and you listen to Nicki Minaj. Better yet, you stan Nicki Minaj. You literally pulled up to somebody's house over Nicki Minaj stan Twitter beef. You literally sound like a whole black woman. You could pass as my auntie, but yet and still you feel the need to be racist. It just doesn't add up. The whole thing is just completely disgusting, and I see people trying to act like they feel bad for him online, which it's literally all Jasmine's decision to act like this online, and he still decides to do so for attention. So it's just like, you made your bed, now lay in it. If you're acting like this on the internet and being completely disgusting, then I'm not going to feel bad for you, because these are literally the consequences of your own actions. You're literally 19 or 20 years old and you're doing this online. You're not a baby, you're not a toddler, you're a grown-ass man. Grow the fuck up. I really do hope that people realize being disgusting on the internet really does get you nowhere. Jazminchu was literally homeless at one point, so that does prove that it literally does get you nothing. The only reason he was somewhat relevant on TikTok was because he was lying about being Tofiachu's daughter, and even when he was doing that, he was making Tofia uncomfortable. So the whole thing is just weird and gross, but as of right now, I believe that Jazminchu's accounts are banned. I think that he still has Twitter, but like everything else, I believe they got banned or something like that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, everything like that. And with that being said, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!